Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Cornmoon Tarot. You can call me Moon. I am so happy I'm finally back to record videos. And today I'm especially happy because we get to do a video on how to raise your vibrational frequency. Okay, so we all kind of like understand the purpose of raising vibrational frequencies, like dancing to music, you know, feeling lighthearted, working through shadow work, going through the trenches. We're all different, but we all need a little bit of guidance. So I felt called to do this reading. I was inspired to do something like this. So yeah. And I also have a shuffling portion if you want to watch that for each group, because I did all these cards. There's a lot that came out for specifically 1 and 2 because Spirit had a lot to say and there's a lot of synchronicities. So that was cool. But yeah, so we have 3 groups to choose from. Group number 1, we have the pink tourmaline. Okay, with the sky, I have no idea where the tarot went for this, but, and then we have the strawberry quartz for group number 2. You can be called to more than one group if you are, and then group number 3, the carnelian agate. So this is the fairy tarot deck, and this is the Lord of the Rings tarot deck. I forgot the name of this one, but you guys probably saw it before, you know, other people hear this. Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. So there's that, and then yeah, so that's that. So anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to comment down below if you actually feel like any of this resonated. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm excited to be back. So also happy Lionsgate portal. That's coming up 8/8. This should be up by Sunday beforehand. So yeah, and then also happy past full moon in Aquarius. So we're in Leo season. We're literally almost at the end of the year. That's insane to me. Literally insane. Anyways, okay, cool. So pick your group, relax, breathe if need be. Okay, yeah, I'll see you at your group. Bye. Okay, hello group number 1. I just thought that I'd come on here and show you guys your cards shuffled before I actually lay them out. So if you want to skip this part, then I would recommend going to the timestamp and showing when I start to lay out all your cards. But yeah, okay, so let's get started. I already pulled some, then I decided to have the idea to do this. Okay, but the first song collectively, like I heard Shake It Off by T Swift, so how can they raise their frequency higher? Okay. Thank you. If you hear anything, it was the air conditioning. I mean, it is the air conditioning, so that's the sound. I don't even know if you can hear it, but yeah. So, number 1. Interesting. Got a lot of messages that I already heard. I like it. But we are only gonna take, damn, it's like I'm being called to take, I could hear messages coming from all of them, but we'll just take this guy. I'm hearing surround yourself with the joy. You know, there's this one quote that I saw, like this Care Bear thing that I posted on my Instagram. I don't know. I don't know where I saw it, but it's basically, you are the beauty you see all around you is the beauty that's, freaking something like that. The beauty that you see around you is the beauty that you see in yourself. Something like that is the beauty within you, something like that. But yeah, so, all right, that was that. It was cute. But, there's a lot of cards that want to come out for you, but we're just gonna take whatever, and I'm just gonna, yeah, I felt that. Okay. I'll take the top one. And then this guy. I don't know if you guys know the song, the Olivia Rodrigo song that just came out, the vampire one, but I listened to it at least 5 times last night because it's actually a banger. So like now it's just stuck in my head. So I don't know if that's relevant for any of you. But all I hear, I thought it was true love. Basically the chorus. But yeah, it's freaking, it goes hard, not gonna lie. So okay. Raise the frequency. Okay. Cool. Now let's pull 4 cards from your tarot to see this. I'm gonna have to only pick 1 card from all of your oracle cards because this is like ridiculous. I took all of them because I want all the messages for you guys though. So spiritual team of group number 1, ancestors, higher self. I felt called to call on your ancestors. For some of you, ancestors may be an important aspect of your spiritual practice, or you have family members that passed on that is very dear to you, that you feel like look after you, and that's confirmation that they have, because I could feel the energy of your ancestors coming through to help raise your vibration. So yeah, 4 cards please. Okay, 1. Oh wow. Okay, 3 more. Okay, 2 more. Okay, yeah, 1 more. Okay, thank you. Okay, so group number 1, that is your shuffling aspect of your portion of your video, so I will see you in your reading. Bye. Okay, group number 1, welcome. Let me cleanse your energy. Spiritual team, ancestors, guides, come in for group number 1 for healing energy on how to raise their vibrational frequency. We're gonna figure this out. If you were here for the shuffling, then you know there's a lot of cards. But yeah, if you picked this pink tourmaline, then this is your reading. Pink tourmaline is very good for protecting yourself against evil, for boosting creativity in what you love to do in life around you. So it's a pretty powerful stone. Yeah, so let's go ahead and lay your oracles down. Okay, so first, I don't even know, so I might have to cut off to it being, but anyways. So first we have the Hound. Okay. That's pretty powerful, I don't know why. And then the Botanist, Parenthood Legacy. And then we have Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. Okay. Maybe you're trying to boost your frequency higher too as well, so you can manifest what you desire. We have Sun Bear. Bears also may have been significance to you. Eternal Flame. Interesting. Rest and Rejuvenate. The Hummingbird. Love and help is on the way. I never got this love card in a reading, so that's cool. Freaking finally, man, that's cool. And these cards literally, not to come down on whoever made these cards, but first of all, I got it from Barnes & Noble, but I also got, okay, anyways, but these, it's just very cheap quality, like it bends easily, but anyways, I don't know. We have Magic. We have New Moon in Aries, go for it. Okay, we have your 4 cards, which is the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, interesting, and the Magician. Interesting. So, Lord have mercy. I think that I am going to go ahead and put these, let's see. I think this is working out, actually, so let's do this. I feel like this one should be first. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's so interesting. So you may not be able to see, yeah, you're not going to be able to see these two, but just know that it's obviously here and I will not forget them. But okay, so this is very intriguing. I'm going to have to read just like Sun Bear but first of all, you may be an air sign. You may be an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But mainly what I'm getting from this group is that it's time to breathe. It's time to, also the number 19 may be significant. It's time to listen to your intuition, to listen to what they have been trying to tell you, the world around you, where you have been guided to go. Your vibrational frequency is attuning to the universe, and that's so weird because they're telling you to have fun. You've been working really hard. You've been trying your best to go for what you want. But they're saying what can help you. Yeah, that's why the King of Pentacles. You are a very grounded person. You like to be grounded for other people. Bears may be significant to your energy, especially the Hound. Ooh, the chains, the promises, like the obligations that you have to the people around you, to work, to family. But they're asking you to take that energy and to put it into yourself and to accept the help from others around you and to have fun with your loved ones, with your family, with the unions that you have. Especially when it comes to love. That's interesting. But, okay. So, especially when it comes to love, know that you are supported all around you and you can receive help from others around you. That you don't have to push your whole life. It seems like it seems like with your whole life, you have been persevering for what you want, for your goals. I see someone fighting. I see the clouds right here, right? And so he's fighting off all these people with the sticks, and he can't see what's ahead of him because they're all clouds. It's unclear. But as you keep pushing, oh my Lord, that's so cool. As you keep pushing, the clouds would part. And right here, so you see this, how there's clouds and he's fighting. The clouds part and then the sun shines and there's this castle. There's this house. And the Four of Wands means union within soul family members, within, also you may have been seeing 1111 a lot. That's like one of the cards for union and stuff like that, like when it comes to family, when it comes to your fruits of your labor, when it comes to finally being at home, finally having that strong foundation within your family. So they're being pretty clear with you, especially with this hummingbird spirit right here. It's trusting the voyage that you have been on has guided you to this moment, to dance, to live, to be free. Even though it may feel like you're struggling, even though it may feel like you're still going through the ringer, especially with this woman right here, this little foxy lady, she's holding this lantern up, right? And that reminds me of the Hermit card. She's looking out to sea. Water may be very significant to you in any way, especially the ocean, because she's holding up this lantern, kind of like actually holding it down by her wayside as reminiscing her journeys that she has been on. The eternal flame that will never go out. Her journey will always be calling to her. So whatever you have been called to do, once again, when it comes to your passion, when it comes to wanting to go for it, they're asking you to manifest what you want, to speak it out into the universe. Maybe raising your vibrational frequency, not only being surrounded by your loved ones, resting, taking time for yourself. As you take time for yourself, as you meditate, as you surround yourself with people that you love, being this ancestors coming through too. Oh my Lord. Okay. As you surround yourself with people that you love, you will notice the magic work around you. You will notice your manifestations come to light, because the highest, I saw a picture that had like different frequencies, and one of them that was really high was love. That was a very high hertz, is the word that you would say. And basically, as you attune yourself to the vibrational frequency of love, then you can manifest what you desire, because it says playtime. Like the magician is about manifestation. Wands is also fire too, because Aries is right here, which is a fire sign. So you may be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but also that could also identify to your sun, moon, rising. If you don't know that, then look onto a birth chart. That's like your big three. But I see a lot of sun here, especially. So things are coming to light for you, especially this light right here. As you're rejuvenating, you're seeing the light ahead. You're being guided to your safe net, to everything that comes into place for you. So, and also when I see this loyalty, chains, promises, the hound, hunting. Interesting. So maybe you feel like you're constantly haunted by your past, or you're being hunted. Being up in your head a lot could be a thing too, but that's the diversity, that's the rejuvenation. That's the thing about this, is if you alchemize this energy about saying that I have to be loyal, which is a good thing, and you have promises to keep, you're creating a legacy, parenthood legacy. You are letting things blossom around you. Instead of looking at it as chains, you're looking at it as your legacy, as your truth, as where life is taking you. That's where I feel like the ancestors is coming in, because you have ancestors coming through to back you up, to be there for you, to have a hand on your back. I'm feeling a hand on my back. Ooh, for them saying go. There's a huge word with go. Go after it. Go for it. We're here. We're watching you. We're guiding you. And even if you feel alone, even if you feel like you don't have guidance, you still can guide your inner well-being. Also, it's good and very important to ground yourself, especially when it comes to the hummingbird, the air sign. Sorry. Your brain may be fogged up. You may feel like it's moving at a rapid pace, or you have a lot of things to do. But they're asking you to sit and reminisce how far you've come, to realize that you can handle anything that comes your way, and to release, like I said, to release things and to ask for help from loved ones, excuse me, from people around you. My throat did the thing, and I see that as a sign. So that's the throat chakra. So it's good to speak your voice, to speak your truth and ask for help instead of feeling like you have to carry the weight, especially with the Seven of Wands, especially with wanting to solve things for yourself. You have love around you. You have the magic inside of you. You have this legacy that you're carrying on. Take the practical steps to getting what you want. Aries, so the sign Aries is a fire sign, right? So Aries is about adventure. It's about passion and going after what you want, to have this grounding energy in the morning, to get crap done, but to also then allow things to fall into place spontaneously, to trust the magic that the universe is sending you. With this new moon, it's a new beginning. It's a new start for everything that you want to do in life, for everything that you want to succeed in, you know? I see someone bound to something when I look at this card. I see someone, but there's also a flip side too, to where they feel chained to something, but also like they can push those chains, like they're holding on. Like, you know how, I don't know how the frick they do this, but like when someone's pushing a car and holding the chains, is that how they do it? But yeah, they're like pushing forward and like holding, like, you know, moving the car with them on their back. And then I see the universe just like touch the car and just move it forward like easily. So if you feel like you constantly have to be this person that has to move, that has to be tough and fight, your spiritual team is asking you to let go of the wheel and trust that they can help you more than you think you can. Or even like I'm seeing a family help the person push the car. So whatever burdens you feel like you have to carry on your own, trust that it is not your burdens to carry, that you don't have to keep fighting. You don't have to keep pulling up your bootstraps. When I saw these boots right here, one of them's kind of going down and then one of them's tightly wound on his leg. So yeah, you don't have to keep pulling up your bootstraps, because if one of them's falling down, you're like constantly like, ugh, like I feel so uncomfortable right now. I feel like I constantly have to be put together. I constantly have to shuffle this and shuffle that. But look, walk in nature. I'm hearing walk in nature because this is a beautiful card. I see like a botanical garden. Botanist. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. So I got a download to where there's a botanical garden and someone's walking through it. But instead of it being a botanical garden, I'm seeing your own garden and seeing the legacy that you built throughout your years. Like your higher self is looking at all the beautiful flowers, all the beautiful plants, the fruit trees, and then, okay, so what I see is at the very end, there's this huge oak tree, right? And you look up and see all the history, all the ancient history that you have come from, that you have been. So notice the legacy of how far you have been coming from, of how your family, or even tune into past lives. Maybe you've been getting downloads from past lives. Trust that. It's trying to show you something of how far you've come, breaking generational curses. Curses, interesting. Because usually one would say chains or something like that, but curses, that's weird how that came through. So maybe somewhere in your bloodline, I don't know what curse means. I'm gonna pull a card for that, because I mean, curse could mean like maybe people in your life not treating you well, not giving you the best vision for your future, telling you, like projecting onto you because they have their own problems. Because that's what people do when they have problems, is they project onto you and basically cursing you. You know, like how people say F you, because that's a curse. They're telling you to F off, or GD you know. God damn it. God damn you. Basically, they're damning you. So notice the words that you say, because they hold power. So let me see. Wow, the 10 of Cups just popped out with the Hangman. Seeing it from a different perspective. I heard about perspective. So yeah, and then when I split the deck, it's the Page of Wands. Your family's a huge thing for you right now. So like I said, there's an oak tree right behind them too. And you see a father and a mother and a baby. It's like you're being... This is so beautiful, guys. Like, I'm just like... okay. So basically, when it comes to a perspective of your life, it felt like everything was a hanged man, like Four of Swords, healing, resting, rejuvenating. Rest and rejuvenation. That's what the Four of Swords is. Once again, air sign. Hangman is Pisces. Your stagnant period, or you feeling like you're alone, feeling like you're stuck in one position, like you have to hold this there for you to be safe, or else you'll fall flat on your head and it would hurt. But the universe is telling you that your family is here to catch you, that we're here to catch you. I saw 55 on the timer. That means change. Accept the change that is happening. The way for you to raise your vibrational frequency is to be clear that you have magic in your life, to be clear that people are around you that want to support you, that don't want to hinder you. You have this beautiful family that could fill your cups as much as you fill theirs. It's giving safe. It's giving running in fields and laughing with your family, laughing with your children, your grandchildren, I don't know. I'm seeing breaking the chains. I'm seeing someone who's done something for the better. I don't know how to explain it, but it's beautiful. Okay, so what is this curse thing that popped up? Queen of Wands. So it may have been a fire sign. You may be a fire sign. Once again. Yeah, Page of Wands. Fire sign is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like I said. And then the page is also a fire sign because of the wands. The Page of Wands, interesting. Yeah, the Hermit again, Virgo. The Page of Wands has to do with something that is a new idea, a new spark, a new inspiration, but also the Page of Wands also has to do with magic, because the wands reminds me of a stick and the page is learning, practice. So the Queen of Wands, maybe it felt like someone had you stuck, hypnotized maybe. What is this Queen of Wands? Sunflowers may be significant. Also, you may have seen a black cat. Yes, I'm getting it. I knew it. Okay, so the 10 of Swords has to do with, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're getting into it. So the Queen of Wands, doesn't matter on the gender. You may be the Queen of Wands yourself. Beautiful woman, she is. She's very attractive, very magnetic, very charming. She's a life of the party type of thing. Everybody loves her. But to clarify, that is the 10 of Swords. It's a painful ending. It's being backstabbed. It's being hurt. It's being forgotten. It's being left out in the cold. It seems like, it reminds me of the scene from Lord of the Rings where he's trying to steal the ring, right? And he goes into the river, or he's going away, and then someone kills him. I think it was an orc that killed him. It was the battle in the beginning of the movie, you know, when Galadriel's talking about the ring. But yeah, so someone was a thief in your life. Take it how it resonates. Someone was trying to steal your heart, steal your legacy, especially with the ring, because we're talking about the ring makes people invisible. We're not even on group number 3. That's the Lord of the Ring tarot deck. But the ring makes people invisible. I used this analogy before, but this is different because Gollum, when he had the ring, he was deceptive. He was hiding. He was alone in a cave, trying to eat anything that came his way. And he had this power. It's this thing that eats you. It's this thing that controls you. It's wanting to, it possesses you almost. Like it has this power to it. You know, the Eye of Mordor. It's very, very possessive. And could change you into a creature that's disgusting. That makes you selfish and evil and has bad intentions. So this may have been someone who you loved, someone who you had a connection with, a relationship, a Gemini maybe. The lovers as Gemini Gemini season may have been significant if you want to look that up for confirmation. But yeah, I'm seeing someone who betrayed you, who hurt you, who you believed that was someone. And then I'm seeing the burden, 10 of Wands. So that's also, it's not a painful ending, but it's more so carrying a burden on yourself, which is just as painful. And you had to persevere through that with the Knight of Wands. You had to hold your boundaries up. He's hurt, clearly. That reminds me of the 7 of Wands. I mean, this dude's literally dressed like that. So you had to move forward in your life after hard times because of this person, because of them hurting you. And the Knight of Wands could be looked at as like a boundaries card and stuff like that. And could be looked at as like having your guard up and stuff. But honestly, this is a very strong card too. It's kind of like the Bear, kind of like the Hound. You probably felt like you were cursed by this situation, by this person, by this scenario. But actually, you have released it. You are releasing it with... This is so freaking beautiful. I could keep saying that with this 10 of Cups. Yeah, the 10 of Wands keeps wanting to pop up. So the 10 of Cups, you have transmuted this energy, this backstabbing pain, this lovers type of thing going on, this person, these people, this choice that you had to continue. Either you can choose to live in the backstabbed way, choose that everyone's going to hurt you and carry the burden of knowing that you deserve this, or surround yourself with love and know that you are free from whatever situation, whatever passionate situation, whatever deceitful situation this was. Because you have a safe family now. Your legacy is restored. You know how in all those like movies where the villain takes over and the whole town turns into darkness and everything, and then and it's all like gross and sad and gloomy, and then in the end, when commitment, the Hierophant, wisdom, in the end, when the whole thing is saved and the villain's not there anymore, bad guy, blah, the light shines on the city and everything becomes beautiful again, and the flowers and birds are chirping, and you see people like holding hands and skipping down the street. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Like everything is rejuvenated. Everything is restored in your life. All of this sadness, all of this sorrow, all of this alone, all this burden has been lifted off of you just from the freaking vibrational frequency of love. So if you feel like you are stuck, come back to center. Know that you are filled with love. Know that you have people around you. Maybe even parents are significant to you. Maybe you are a parent. You have people around you who can love you just as much as you love yourself. The past is no longer in the past. Let it go from Frozen. And you can heal. You can go for the things that you want to do now, because that is who you are. The Queen of Cups is Cancer. Going down again. The Queen of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Once again, energy. And this is The Eight of Cups, yeah, walking away and building your own path for yourself. The Hermit energy again. A lot of water, a lot of emotions, yeah. Someone, you may be this, but this is about listening to your intuition, listening to your wisdom, the love that's coming into your life. Yeah. How she has a bowl right there full of more water. She has an endless amount of water to give. Whether it doesn't matter about your gender, doesn't matter about who you are, but it's a clean energy. It's refreshing. You know, she's ready. Okay, so now we want to clarify the King of Pentacles. This freaking chair is sus, man. Okay, sorry. So the King of Pentacles, can you clarify that? Thank you. The Sun. The freaking Sun, my guy. It's a happy ending. I don't know if you have a King of Pentacles in your life or you are this, but you are going to be financially free. The Wheel of Fortune. Fate turning on your side. Things happening for you, things moving for you after stagnation, after feeling alone. Knowing, going after what you believe in, going after what you want, knowing that you are free. The sun is like a happily ever after. It's kind of like what I said, when the sun washes over the town. You are being released and set free. Know that you aren't stuck. Know that things are moving for you. Know that you have love all around you. You can choose to see love all around you. Changing the perspective, you know? Seven of Wands, clarify. Thank you. We have the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, so the Fool. Wow, go for it. Risks, taking it, leap of faith. The Fool reminds me of Sagittarius. I don't know what links to the Fool, but it's interesting. Seven of Wands, fighting off friendships, because the Two of Cups have to do with soulmates. So you could be in the energy of wanting to fight for someone, or actually pushing people away, pushing partners away, pushing the idea. You may not know that you're doing this. Maybe it's a subconscious thing, but we're bringing it to light, honey. We're here and we're doing this right now, okay? We're bringing to light the fact that you may be pushing people away, and that's not helping you raise your vibrational frequency. That's not helping you get into alignment with your higher calling. Take what resonates. You may not be doing this. You may be actively working on this. I'm proud of you regardless. So we're all on our own timeline, and that is okay. No judgment here is allowed. So yeah, it's always good to be aware why you're closing up, why you feel like you have to have your guard up, why you feel like you constantly have to fight for things that you want. Again, it's the analogy of you pushing my back. I don't know how I fell asleep last night. The pillows were comfy. The analogy of you pulling on the car with chains, trying to get the wheel to turn, trying to get things to change for you. Just go for it. Like, this dude has nothing, the King of Cups. Trusting your intuition, trusting that beautiful balanced energy of your emotions, especially with the Fool right here. Like, the main thing about the Fool is that he literally has nothing on his back. It's a new beginning. This is the beginning of the major arcanas, right? The beginning of the tarot. The end is the World, which is completion, which is a new cycle. This is a new cycle for you. Things are happening for you. Someone is coming in, if you haven't had someone already, that is a soulmate, like a friend or a loved one that you have had in your past life. I said that pretty confidently, but I felt that. So your family, your whole family dynamic, your whole family tree is built on this legacy that you're building for yourself. Your spiritual teams knows what you are doing, and they are wanting to support you. They're wanting to love and support whatever journey you're going on next. So if you feel like this journey is unsupported that you're going on, know that you are not alone, and they're here with you. So like I said, the Fool is like a new beginning. The first major arcana, he literally just has a strap of his, interesting. He has a satchel, I guess, and a little dog to go with him. And he's just taken off with this umbrella with the sun in the background. Instead of trying to fight and go towards the sun, go towards the happy ending, know that the universe is following you. The sun will always be by your side. And this looks like a doorknob to me, like knocking on the door. So you may receive a message very soon to clarify what you are going for, what you want to do, like a wake-up call. Maybe this reading is a wake-up call to your intuition telling you what you have been wanting to go after. Yeah, maybe this is your spiritual team telling you to take a risk, take a leap of faith. Take a Break by Hamilton, the musical, is coming through when, what's her name, Eliza's talking to Hamilton. She's like, take a break, come away with us for the summer, let's go upstate. That one. Yeah, that's, so maybe your world is telling you to take a break and to, yeah, play, like it said right there, playtime. So 4 of Wands, clarify please. The 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, so 7-7 may be significant. I was gonna say that also because we have the 7 of Wands right here. Not being able to trust. Wow. Yeah, I could see that, the Emperor. So you may have this masculine energy to you, or someone else does. The 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's get into this. So the 4 of Wands, like I said, union and happily ever after, but the 7 of Wands here is showing that you, given your past circumstances and what you're healing, you're scared of someone deceiving you. That's what the 7 of Swords is. Like I said earlier, fighting off love, fighting off what's coming in. And you're scared someone's gonna do something that you don't recognize, that you don't see coming, because this guy has his bootstraps pulled up. Sorry, but like, I'm gonna keep making that stupid reference. And he has everything put together, and he already has his cloak and his hat and everything, and he's like, I'm stealing all these swords and getting away with it clean, you know? But you are protected. This reminds me of your spiritual team watching out for you. Knowing that if anyone was to hurt you, that your intuition would tell you. Trust in that. But also know that you also can trust in yourself, that you know when someone's trying to hurt you. Because you've been through it before. You know, we've heard this before, to where we've been through something in our past, but we can tell the difference, okay? You can listen, you can hear me out, okay? You can tell the difference to when someone is gonna deceive you, you know, or when someone's telling the truth. And it's hard because when we're hurt and backstabbed, we want to believe that everyone's going to hurt us and no one is good. But that lowers our vibration to shame and guilt and denial and all this stuff, and pushes out all the love that the universe is trying to show us. So yeah, you've been on a long journey. You've been subjected to a lot of things, but you deserve to have the sun now. You deserve to have these soulmates coming into your life to teach you something, to show you love, to help you, you know, and it's worth investing in, which is the 7 of Pentacles. Look up the meaning of 777. I think that'll be significant for you. But yeah, so the 7 of Pentacles has a lot to do with, yeah, being very passionate towards something. It's worth investing in. Whatever your idea is, whatever the union that you have, the marriage, because also 4 of Wands has to do with marriage. And yeah, like I said, union. Yeah, uniting. It's worth investing in. It's worth pursuing. Whoever comes into your life, 5 of Wands, yeah, fighting the inner artist, fighting the things that the universe tries to show you, the universe tries to give you. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords one more, because I feel like there's another message in there. Thank you. The Star, Aquarius energy. Okay. So we have Death and the 2 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so death has to do with rebirth, right? It's kind of like the Tower. Not really, though. It's like putting an end to a thought process. This person, okay, can I just say, this and Two of Wands is making choices of where you want to go, traveling to decide. This guy's like looking over his land to say, where do I want to take myself? Is it worth it? You know, and the Death card has to do with transformation, it has to do with letting go. Like the Fool card, I guess, is another way to say it. Death is also Scorpio. So yeah, Saturn energy, like shining the light on things that no longer serve you, that pushing out of your life. Things that hurt you are dead. They're not there. It's your ancestors. The curse is like, I'm seeing like a whole statue and it crumbling down into dust. That's how dead things are that aren't going to hurt you anymore, basically. And the Two of Wands is making a decision to move forward. But the Star, Six of Pentacles, give and take. The Star is telling you that there is hope, that you can go for what you want, that you could be the person you want to be, because you're no longer unsafe. You're no longer treading your own path. You can relax in the water like she is. She is trusting that the water won't hurt her, that she is working with the universe, that she is different, that she's unique, that she deserves love. So yeah, there's a lot of indecisiveness, but allow things to fall, allow things to crumble, and don't hyper-fixate, or I would say allow the lotus to bloom instead of beating yourself up for the past. I want to give you a hug because this is hard. I feel this. I definitely get this energy of wanting to control the outcome, wanting to know what's going to happen. Yeah, justice, like I said, after resting. Six of Pentacles again, Ace of Wands. After resting, there is a balance coming. There's a balance coming to you. Justice is Libra, air sign. Because you are getting what you deserve. Kind of reminds me of the Judgment card, to where you are learning, you are getting this new spark of inspiration to what you want to go for, what you want to give to people now. And you have to trust that they're going to give back. And if they don't, then let them be. Because you've learned that lesson before, you know? You deserve to relax in your knowing, in your intuition. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, working hard. It's time to release. I keep saying release your inhibitions. I am so done with that freaking song. Okay, the Magician. Ah, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, working hard. Ace of Cups. Working hard to what you want to manifest, whether it be business related, whether it be family related. You are raising your vibrational frequency by working towards what you love to do. Your passion of love, because the Ace of Cups has to do with emotions. So whatever makes you feel happy, at peace, passionate, strength, pushing past things, pushing past the barriers, pushing past the limits of what makes you feel comfortable, your comfort zone. You know, you, the Empress, and letting things come to you. Being in that divine feminine energy and knowing that the fruits of your labor is coming to you. Because you are doing what you love, because you are manifesting. So whatever, this could be confirmation, because like I said, playtime. This could also tie into that, playtime. You're manifesting as you play, as you have a good time. You know, it's pretty interesting, but yeah. So let me go ahead and go on to read the Sun Bear. And then, no, actually I want to read the Eternal Flame. I hope this is resonating for you. Imagine. Yeah. So the Eternal Flame. Please, 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 please. This is not in alphabetical order. Why did they do that? Oh, here it is. Wait, no, is it? No. I don't know what I was expecting. Please, please, please. I'm getting that line from Princess and the Frog where Lottie, the blonde girl, like she was telling her, I think it was her dad, she's like, please, 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 like she was doing that thing. So you're probably like that to the universe, like saying, please give me what I want. Please, let's do this. Let's freaking, like, you're forcing it. And it's like, they're going to be like, okay. Like, it's just like, it's going to come when you realize that you don't need to try as hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to try as hard anymore. They're the old ghosts from the past, you know? Like, it's just, like, not yours to carry, like I said. That's a lot of things, like, within that is not yours to carry and all that stuff. It wasn't alphabetical order. Okay. Anyways, 18 may be significant. So, okay. Coven Mother Sissy's task is to await the return of Astrus, the last dragon. Okay. However, the lighthouse built to guide her home is crumbling, and Astis has been lost for generations. Wow. The task seems hopeless, but Sissy remains vigilant. Day after day, she watches from decaying balcony. Her faith is battered as the stonework, but the lantern is never allowed to go out. Sissy's inherited her duty from the former watcher and will pass it on if Astrus does not return in her lifetime. Remember, there are events playing out that transcend single lifetimes, and although our part in them might be fleeting, it is not insignificant. Have faith. Wow. The way we were talking about generational curses or generational lifetimes just shows the power of this. Like, you are taking up the legacy of your lifetimes, the oak tree, and building it into something beautiful. You decided to break the generational ties, the generational chains, and fill it with love, because you are a bad donkey. You show perseverance. Not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people care to do that, you know? I saw 33 on the timer right now. Yeah, so that's also significant of your spiritual team working with you to get your outcome, to get your desire. So we're going to read the Sun Bear and then just close it out from there. So thank you for coming, and thank you for watching this with me. Or going through this with me. I'm thankful, and I hope this helped in any way. 63 may be significant. Okay, so Sun Bear. Sun bears live predominantly in Southeast Asia, where they prefer to spend most of their time watching from the trees. The distinctive golden chest patch reflects the warmth and life of our sun. The sun bear is considered to be the embodiment of spiritual power and strength. Their intuition and self-reflection help one to heal through harmony and balance. As part of the Ursidae family, I don't know what that is, they also share common spiritual traits of intuition and introspection. The strength of the bear medicine is seated with the power to restore harmony and balance, to heal. Many cultures refer to the bear spirit as the great healer. Meanings: summon the strength to help steady your spirit, listen to your intuition, and let it guide you. Ooh, I was getting a little bit of chills on this usually happens. I was getting it on my right leg, and that means to take action, because the right is about taking action and the left is about receiving, divine feminine, divine masculine. And with this, you are being called to rest. You have been healing. You have been, you know, constantly working your battles, you know, constantly persevering. 44's on the timer, I'm sorry. And that's you're divinely guided. You're building structures, so you may be seeing 444 a lot. But your legacy is following you, and so is your beaten path to happiness. And notice the love coming into your life, because it is time. It is time for your story to be happy, to be filled with magic all around you. Okay, sorry. So group number 1, thank you for coming. Thank you for sitting with me and enjoying this. And I hope that this helped at all. And maybe you should get some pink tourmaline to help you spark with your creativity and stuff. But yes, so if you liked it, please like and subscribe. If you have any synchronicities that popped up for you, anything like that, then maybe you should comment it and let me know, because that would be cool. I love to talk and discuss. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of this, and if you did, then let me know. But if not, that's all right. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you next time, and have a good rest of your day. Thank you to your spiritual team for coming out here and working with me, and you for showing up for yourself. Keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer, and you are priceless, and I love you. Okay. Love you guys. Okay, bye. Hello, group number 2. This is the shuffling portion of your video. I haven't done this before, but I just felt called to, so if you want to see this, stick. my seat just like sat, like, I don't know what happened, but I'm in a hotel room, and it's just like, you know how it could raise and it could go lower? So that's interesting. So what I'm getting for you guys watching, you may have felt like you have been in a lower vibration recently. Maybe because you've been brought down by life around you, because that felt like it came out of nowhere and it was random. So maybe some aspect of your life took you off guard, or maybe you felt like you just have been slumped, or something has been broken. You felt like something was broken and it can't be refixed, or you constantly have to keep it lifted to control the aspect of the situation. But what I'm hearing is to tell you, the universe is saying to let it fall away, you don't have to control anything as much as you think you do. And also dragonflies may be significant, so you may be seeing a lot of dragonflies. Interesting. Ask for help. Yeah, see, you don't have to, this is interesting, we're already starting the reading, but you don't have to solve everything as much as you do, as much as you think you have to. Your dreams may have a significance to you, or a significant calling. You may have a significant calling that you want to pursue. Yeah, so, okay, let's just do your oracles, please, darlings. It's an energy that you aren't as in a rut as you think you are. Everything's on the outside of my door. Everyone has pictures on the outside of their doors, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. A stoplight, a freaking cattle, I don't know. And mine was the wheel, and I'm like, interesting. I actually take that as a sign, because the wheel reminded me of the tarot, the Wheel of Fortune, which the Wheel of Fortune is about fate. It's about luck. It's about life moving in different directions. You know, you can't control your fate. You can choose whatever you want to freaking do, but fate will happen, and maybe something that's happening in your life feels like fate, feels like destiny. And also, I want to say the tables are turning for you in the best possible way. Like, the outcome is becoming more positive for you. Like, wheels are turning. Nothing's going to be as stagnant as it used to be anymore. Your spiritual team is working very hard in your life to have things turn for you, so you won't feel like everything's going to crap. Okay, so yeah, so let's do this. How can group number 2 raise their frequency higher? How can group number 2, acceptance, awareness, okay. Okay. The full moon may have been significant for you too. Okay, thank you. I feel light coming your way. If you have been going through rough times, I feel a lighter energy washing over you, to where you could find the path that you want to go down, to where you know the direction you want to take. Yeah. So this is going to be quiet for the most part, unless I get downloads. Group number 1 didn't really get any downloads, which is interesting. 2 cards wants to come out for you, so that's okay. But yeah, it's just like right away your spiritual team wanted to come through to let you know, before you skip this portion, they had a message to share to you. Lord have mercy, dude. Just only three, see? Only 1 card. You may have been seeing 333 a lot. Yeah, so 1 card, please. Thank you. Okay. Or 3 days. 3 days may be significant for you. Something's happening in 3 days. 3 months. Yeah, just take what resonates. It doesn't have to resonate for anybody. I'm just getting downloads, but yeah. So how can group number 2 raise there? Or you have been called to group number 3. So that could be for some of you. If so, then there you go. Okay, thank you. Okay. That song, I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. That one chick, I forgot her name. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. But I'll take a risk, take a step, make a change, and break away. Wow, interesting. So you're being called to break away from your past, to break away from things that no longer serve you on your path right now. Wow, the wheel is really coming through because I'm hearing buildings with the roving doors, swing around, blah, 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 whatever. I used to know that song when I was like 10. Know where it takes me, but gotta keep moving on, fly away, break away. Yeah, I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. Yeah, so that's so cool. That song may have significant messages for you. You may also be seeing 5-5 a lot. That also has to do with change, but yeah, you're being called to break away from any blockages that aren't serving you right now. Like literally the past. So what I'm feeling with that, with the past, is that the past holds significance of what we learned, and it's good to talk about it. It's good to be open with it, because maybe talking will break the chains to bring something new in. But also, excuse me, you're a person that's very strong-willed and that could go after what they want, but they're asking you, I'm like seeing an angel flying up to the clouds, like raising their vibration, to show yourself, to be as light as a feather, to feel lighter, to like let the universe take you to where you want to go, your destination. It's like I'm seeing you fly into the sky and just feeling free within yourself. So if you don't feel that now, I do feel that coming for you. Like this wave of healing, this wave of peace, of knowing that you aren't alone. You know, it's interesting. So how can they raise their frequency higher? Me too. Wow, I'm like straight channeling right now. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a goofy goober. So how can you throw to raise their frequency higher? Thank you. Ah. The silence. This flipped over. Ooh. Okay, so what I got from that was the silence before the storm. It's like it felt like it got really quiet, like to where you're almost waiting for something to happen, to where you feel like something's going to occur, maybe like catastrophizing a bit, because everything's peaceful right now. Or maybe you feel like you're waiting for something to happen that you can't control. See, there's something about control with you. There's something about releasing control and giving it to the universe, letting them take the wheel. It's because they have a good solution for you. You can make the choice. Sorry, I'm really... Sorry, I know that sound is gross, but you have the choice for your fate, for your destiny. And the universe is asking you to let them help you out, because they can also give you what you desire. Because I remember a while ago, like probably 5 months ago, I was trying to manifest, what? I was trying to manifest my soulmate, my divine counterpart. And I heard a reading to where the girl was like, I forgot who it was, but she was saying like, you need to give it to the universe. Maybe try saying, you know what, universe, you know what's best for me. I'm giving you full control over my happy ending, over what you feel like is best for me when it comes to relationships. So I've been trusting in them. People have been cycling in and out, you know, like you know how you feel like someone's not the one. They show you things are, the blanket is uncovered and stuff like that. But it's always about moving with the motions, trusting that the universe will give you exactly what you deserve, what you desire, because they know you better than you know yourself. I mean, people can say that, like your parents can say that, but people in the 3D, you know yourself better than anybody knows you. But your spiritual team, your higher self that was there with you in the past lifetimes, knows you. They know what you need to learn. So trust what they show you, what you're being guided to do, take action to follow, to believe in. So yeah, that's what's up. So how can they raise vibrancy? What? Okay, so all these want to come out. That's fine. I'm sorry, but all these, pile 1 had a bunch of cards come out too, and I'm just surrendering to it. So one of these at least, please. For group number 2. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and then we're gonna do 4 tarot cards. I got this deck by the beach one day when I was at, where was I? I think it was something for work, and afterwards I had my own day and went to a tarot shop, and there was a really nice guy there too, and he just like, he told me every time you get, I think actually that's where I got this guy. Yeah, this labradorite. It's one of my favorite stones, but stones. But yeah, so he told me to grab it and in my left hand and say, I am adopting you. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for coming home with me, and you are mine now. You know, welcoming your crystals and claiming them as yours. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure that your energy lets them know that it is yours, that you claim it. Because whenever we take stuff in, especially items, they hold vibrations with us. They hold a frequency that claims us, if that makes sense. Like, let's see. Okay, yeah. So this, I had this since Christmas, and my mom got it for me, actually 2 Christmases ago. And it holds significant memories based on someone who gave it to you, based on the significance of the story. So it holds a vibration to it that reminds you of the past, you know? So it's always good to remember the items that you have if they hold a positive memory to you, if it's worth holding on to, that type of thing. Yeah, okay, but it's always nice to clean house, you know what I'm saying? Like to make sure that your energy is cleansed, that your surroundings aren't holding anything that ties to it, like energy can tie to it, things can get stuck to things. It's weird how things coincide like that, but yeah, so 4 cards, please. How can they raise their vibrational frequency? Thank you. 3 more. Thank you. 2 more. Okay, 1 more. I will just, oh my Lord have mercy. See, why didn't you do that? Okay, I'll just take the top card. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Group number 2, that was your shuffling portion. I hope you enjoyed that, all that. But yeah, I'll see you in your reading, okay? Bye. Okay, group number 2, welcome to your reading. I got another download for you frickers. I don't know who you guys are, but you guys are my people, okay? So Dalmatian Jasper felt like been called, put that in your reading. So being playful, definitely your thing. Also, I found these rings that I literally lost, and well, you know how you lose something and you forgot that you even owned it? It was one of those things. So yeah, this yin and yang thing. So maybe you met your divine counterpart. So that's like the divine feminine, divine masculine, like the balance of yin and yang. Also the sun. So it is Leo season. So that's confirmation. You may be a Leo, or you may have that somewhere predominantly in your chart. I heard midheaven, but anyways, yes, so let's do this. And also one more thing, you may find something that you forgot you even owned. Okay, and then strawberry quartz. After I pulled your cards, I literally looked up the definition because I forget, you know, the meanings and stuff like that. But this one, it had to do with bringing in love, bringing in unconditional love, but also healing. It helps you heal, like let go of the past and stuff like that. So I just thought that was a synchronicity within your reading. So yeah. Anyways, let's do this. Let's lay out the cards. Okay, so you have more cards than freaking pile number 1. Okay, so you have the Cartographer, a crossroads exploration. Haven't seen this one before. Might have to look that up. That's interesting though. And then you have acceptance. Beautiful. Oh damn, she's gorgeous. Okay, and then you have awareness. Yeah, beautiful. And then you have, let's put, where did I, yeah, there it is. Balance. Maybe a Libra. That's an air sign. And then you have listen. Listen to the, I'm not putting this all correctly. Believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. And be real, full moon in Aquarius. We just had a full moon in Aquarius. That is such a synchronicity. You may be an Aquarius or a Sagittarius, but that is, wow, I love that. We're gonna get into that. So raising your vibrational frequency. We're not gonna have room. Okay. And then we have the hawk, air sign again. So this is like very air, you know, very air for sure. We got Lord have mercy. Divine magic, extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Make a wish. This is a magical motion. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Make a date for play day with more of your friends. Surround yourself with positive people, situation, and avoid negative energy. Avoid negativity. So I'm gonna keep this divine magic right here. That's prominent. Then we have 44, woman holding a heart, and we have angel of balance again with number 48. Interesting, interesting. I'm going to put it like this because we already have a balance card. Queen of Hearts, woman holding a heart. That's very interesting. This kind of reminds me of the Queen of Swords, so more air energy. And this gives me Queen of Cups vibes, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yes, I'll put you over here. I'll see her. I know you can barely see her. And then for yours, we have 6 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like putting the Tower. No, actually. The 3 of Wands. So I'll put that first. The 6 of Pentacles. The Tower and the 7 of Wands. Okay. This is a tinier tarot deck for sure. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so raising your, this is a very exciting reading, I think. I'm feeling it. Okay. Let me start. I feel like I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Okay, so what I'm feeling with how to raise your vibrational frequency, I just want to start with the confirmation. Right? So during this full moon in Aquarius, something big might have happened. Something may have fallen out of place, like a tower moment, like something that felt like it was a catalyst to this new journey you're going on, to what you feel. Awareness. Interesting. So what you feel like it's giving you a light. It's shining a light as to where you want to go next, as to how you're going to go about the situation, whether it be with your love life, you know, and you're accepting your fate, not even accepting your fate, but you're accepting your choices that you made in the past and moving forward to a new positive direction, if that makes sense. And it's so weird to me because with acceptance, you are allowing to accept who you are as a person, and you're becoming more aware of what you say, who you are, and what energy you give out. So yeah, like I said, this negative, where is it? This negative energy, maybe maybe you're choosing to see life with more of a light around you, seeing the bigger picture of things that you weren't aware of. Crossroads exploration. See, there's a lot of choices being made, but you're choosing to listen. You're choosing to listen to the synchronicities, to believe in friendship, to believe in happiness, to believe in peace, and make a wish. You're believing in the magic that surrounds you. This unicorn right here, if you touch a unicorn's horn, I think, right? You can make a wish or some shit, some crap like that. I think I noticed this before, but I totally forgot about this, but I can't, no, I don't know if you see it, but in the water, she literally is a normal girl, and then this is a normal horse, but above the water, she's a mermaid touching a unicorn. So it's like perspective. It's choosing to see how you see it. So that's funny. So she's like a little girl, but like when you turn it like this, she has like long wavy mermaid hair and stuff like that. So you're choosing, what they're saying is that you are, I'm talking about it like you are actively doing this, so this is good, but you're choosing to see the light. You're choosing to be aware of the choices that you make. Yeah, be aware that you are the maker of your own reality, that you can decide. Oh, the yin and yang symbol right here. Synchronicities in your group, I swear. You are choosing to see the light. You are choosing to go after what you want for yourself instead of going towards negative energy. You're going towards positive energy to map out your future, to be real with what you want, to shine the light on what you deserve. Believing in your good luck also. So yeah, they're really asking you to trust that you can have what you desire, that you can meditate and come into balance with yourself, to come into a divine union with your heart, with your soul, with what you desire, to cut out things that aren't a part of you anymore. Because it looks like this woman is bleeding as she cut this snake. But it's like the scales, I can't tell if it's like the scales are becoming her. The scales are going inside of her. It looks like, yeah. I can't really, like, whatever you guys feel from this photo, because it looks like the blood's right here. And I want to say it's leaving her for symbolic reasons, but it's like becoming her. That's interesting. It's like she's, my ear's ringing. She's shedding the past away, but as she's shedding it, as she's cutting people out of her life, she's taking note of it and remembering the things that she's done, the people that she's hurt, or the people that have hurt her. Like a wisdom that she's gaining, that she's experiencing as she goes through life. Things that aren't a part of her anymore, things that are changing. Awareness. Why I feel like that was a synchronicity too, because I was taking off my shoes because I realized I still had them on. In group number 1, I didn't even think about the fact that I had my shoes on. But here I was like, I want to take them off. I want to be comfortable. You are starting to be careful of your manifestations, of what you desire, of stability that you're claiming to have, that you're wanting to have. You're claiming the good stuff. To raise your vibrational frequency, you are going to be aware of your actions more moving forward. You are mapping out your future. You must be like into self-healing or something, or starting it, because I'm talking about this like you're doing it, if that makes sense. Like you are putting this into action. But really, what's going to help you is listening to your intuition, listening to what steps to go on next, you know? Especially with the 3 of Wands. Making the choice to go after what you want. Giving to people. Giving love to other people. Making a wish and setting it straight. Like, this is what I want, this is what I desire. I'm balancing out my 3D reality with my 5D reality inside my mind. What I desire and what I want in the astral realm, in the spiritual realm, is going to be seen in the 3D, because I'm taking active steps to go after it. This acceptance card is forgiving yourself, forgiving others that have hurt you. And this hawk, I love this. I love this card. It's one of my favorites, I think, because it's all about reminding yourself to see the bigger picture, especially when I'm going through a stressful situation. I always think of being a hawk, you know what I'm saying? Of like seeing things above everything, kind of like the cartographer. Choosing to see why this is happening for my greater good, for my higher self, for my heart. And towers are hard because they're moments that teaches us lessons. Because 44, okay, so 44 has to do with stability, has to do with grounding, has to do with, so stability would be making a house from the ground up. You know, you have to make sure that the pallet's there or whatever they use, and build it on a firm foundation with good walls, good flooring, you know, and that it will sustain during tough times. And if it doesn't, you know, like let's say your significant other doesn't know how to use a stove, but they don't ask you how to do that, or they just don't know how to work, let's just say that. So, and then all of a sudden they start a fire and the fire burns down the whole house. That is something that had to happen for them to learn that they don't know how to use a stove, and they should have asked to set a very strong, stable foundation. That's a very like intense way of saying it, but I'm just trying to make a point. But yeah, so the house could burn down and they learned, wow, I should be more careful next time. I should ask next time how to use this or how to work this, and maybe this wouldn't have happened. But that's not, and also actually there's a point to that. If they say to themselves, maybe this wouldn't have happened, that's beating themselves up. That's like that's like putting themselves down. It makes it harder to forgive themselves. So, but they could continue on and they could work hard. They could not make mistakes like that. They could be hypercritical, you know? And then they don't know how to accept the fact that they messed up. You know what I'm saying? When you sit with it and say, I did that. I set my house on fire and it was an accident. I didn't mean to. I could have done something else, but that's the past, and we can't change time. We can't fix something that's no longer there. We can fix now. We can keep going and say, you know what? I may have done this, but I accept that I've done that, and I've learned and I've grown, and I still know that I am a loving person. I still know that I walk through the vibrational frequency of love and light, and we all can believe that we learn, you know, we learn from situations like that. We learn from harsh, painful situations, but we have to choose to say, I'm gonna change that now and make sure that I don't make these mistakes again, but also accept and forgive myself for the past situation that I've been through because I didn't know any better. Now I know better, and I'm not gonna judge them, because how are you gonna judge a child for not knowing how to walk when they've never done it before? You know, like how are you gonna judge a child for not knowing how to say supercalifragilistic, you know, if they haven't even learned how to say the word cup yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to accept something that you wish you would have known, but now you know, and that's okay. You know, that type of thing. But I just want to say, know that you deserve love, and it's okay to be different, because Aquariuses are known to be not like other girls, but they are known to be naturally innovative thinkers and to step outside of the box and say, hey, I got something new I want to try. See you guys later. They don't care if people follow them, but people will look up to them because they are different. They stand out. They're not your average Joe, you know? Sorry to all the Joes out there, but so you're being real with who you are, and in order to raise your vibrational frequency, you have to take 2 steps back a bit, just to be like, okay, I've done this, I've done that, but that's okay. And make sure that you have, cleansing is good for your body too. Like meditating is very good, coming into balance with your emotions, your feminine and masculine energy. Feeling like you can trust yourself, you know, be real with yourself, be honest with yourself. Be aware of the negative situations that you find yourself in, the people, your surroundings, or how you talk to yourself or others, you know? Be clear to set your boundaries. With the believe in your good luck, Sagittariuses are all about good luck. It's my moon sign, but it's literally, it's about them being adventurous, about them trusting, and sometimes they struggle in taking action, and because they're all about luck, but they do have luck surrounding them. So the universe is really asking you to believe that you can be in the vibrational frequency to deserve what you want, to get what you desire. You may have really beautiful eyes. Like, this woman is gorgeous. Like, I'm just like magnetized to them. Okay, so when it comes to believing your good luck, yeah, like, let's say I had a past that made me think that I wasn't the luckiest person ever. Like, I constantly thought as a kid, because I wasn't very smart or I didn't have many friends, stuff like that, you know, the not having the best family, you know, like things that make you believe that you aren't a lucky person. So if you go like that throughout life, then you're gonna build this mindset, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, and I'm sorry, it's sad, and you're gonna believe that as a kid. You're gonna think that, and then things like that are going to be drawn to you because your vibration says, I don't deserve love, I don't deserve luck, I don't deserve happiness. But if you give it a middle finger and say, F off, you don't tell me what to do, not to your inner child, I'm talking to the energy that tells you you don't deserve crap, and say, I'm going to flip the script and know that I deserve this. I'm going to be in this childlike energy. This Dalmatian stone brings out childlike innocence, and believe in the luck because it's coming to me. I am God's favorite. I am the universe's favorite. Lucky girl syndrome, no matter your gender. Nevertheless, you are literally a divine being that deserves happiness, that deserves luck. You are actually, it's in your birthright. Just gonna say that. Kind of got chills, not gonna lie. It's in your birthright to receive luck. The things that happened in your life was for you to learn and grow and shed skin. Okay, that's where it was. I had a dream recently to where I was struggling with the situation, and I never have this dream. So when I had a dream like this, I was like, that's significant, to where I was shaving my legs, but there was like this old skin that was peeling off of my legs, and I was like taking it off, like peeling it off into my new skin. So I took that as, this is a new chapter of my life. The old is no longer a part of me. The old cannot define me because I am regenerated. I am a new person. I am revitalized. You know, I think the universe is really trying to tell you that you are turning into a new person now. You are aware of who you are. You are aware of the universe around you. You are basking yourself in light. I saw, and especially this, you may like the woods. You may go to the mountains soon. I'm just seeing you looking up at that moon in the mountains, or in the sun for that matter, and just basking in the light of what it shows you, of what you feel, of the stars aligning for you. I'm seeing everything change for you because as you look at the bigger picture as to why things are happening for you and listening to the signs that they're sending you, you may have a significant animal. Maybe birds are significant for you when it comes to signs. People say that a lot, but it's really true, okay? I heard pigeons, or hawks. Like I said, hawks, yeah, hawks right here. You are learning that you are not alone. You are not alone on this journey. Oh, I said horns too. That's interesting. It gives me Taurus energy as well. But you are not alone. The Michael Jackson song that always comes through. It's a good song though. I mean, the music video is kind of very early 2000s-esque, but it's a good song. Beautiful. I love that. He was amazing. Besides, you know, all the talk. Anyways, so you are ready to go on this whole journey to find acceptance of who you are. Like Three of Wands is deciding to go where you are. It's moving forward, taking action. And the Six of Pentacles is giving out to people your love. Because this right here is a divine, you may be a grandmother, or you may have a grandmother that's significant to you. Maybe someone passed on, maybe, I'm just seeing someone nurturing give to you. Like the wisdom, there's white flowers, interesting. There's white butterflies right here. So you may see white butterflies a lot. That could be a symbolism for purity, for transformation, for releasing the old and bringing in the new, purifying your soul into making it beautiful. It's like kind of like the energy of when someone gets baptized and you come out of the water and you're cleansed, you know? It's like your vibration is going to be naturally rising as you realize that you are a cleansed soul of the divine. And then the Tower has to do with people falling, has to do with people, like I said, this whole story, and Mexico may be significant. Has to do with, because some people in the Tower, they literally stay in there and don't accept their fate, or don't accept the fact that they are going to fall. They're like, no, it's fine. I could hold myself. 22 is on the timer right now. I'll get into that. But yeah, so they die. And then there's other people that are saving themselves, being led by this person on a ferry. A ferry is guiding them. Baby, you are very protected by the divine. I'm just saying that. Like, you have to trust that you are not alone in these situations, because your spiritual team is telling you to trust in your intuition, your divine feminine energy, listening to it, Queen of Cups vibes, and following your spiritual team to safety, because they will lead you out of situations that don't serve you because they want to protect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fairies also may be around you too. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Like, you have a very magical essence to you, to where you are coming into balance, to where you are feeling the love. I love this for you. I just feel very healed, especially with the Seven of Wands. This came out in the last group, but with the Seven of Wands, oh yeah, 22. I wanted to say 22 has to do with love and union and people working with you, and also your spiritual team working with you. I feel like it's the energy of angels guiding you. So that's cool with the Tower. But the Seven of Wands, people are fighting, but this person's surrendering. That's what I love about this Seven of Wands so much, is because this fairy is surrendering to the magic that's happening around her, to the chaos, and putting her arms out for help, for acceptance, for beauty. Kind of reminds me of dandelions, the way they flow, like making a wish. Make a wish. Yeah, that's interesting. And it's just like you are learning to, what will help you, oops, sorry, oh goodness. Okay, what will help you when it comes to surrendering, when it comes to raising your vibration, is accepting the good friends in your life, making a date for play with more friends, divine magic, extra magical energy. So right here, literally 2 cards that has to do with divine magic and make a wish. You are being asked to manifest what you desire, because you are in very, very high energy right now when it comes to, you have to believe that you can put your intentions out to the universe and it will come back to you. The positive energy, the dolphins, have to do with being playful. You know what I'm saying? Like, surrendering to your outcomes, surrendering to what you're learning from situations, or stuff like that. So we're gonna clarify these tarot cards, okay? I'm very curious to read this Queen of Hearts, because it's very mysterious to me. I love it. It definitely gives me Alice in Wonderland vibes for sure. Can you clarify the Three of Wands? 15, number 2. Clarify the Three of Wands. Thank you. Okay. More than I anticipated, but it's okay. I heard direct communication. So with the Three of Wands, the moon came out, which is Pisces energy. Pisces? No, what? Pisces. Pisces. That's such a weird word if you think about it. Pisces. The moon makes me think of Cancer. Is it? But the cherry. Okay, no, shut up. Okay. Sorry. Okay, stop. Okay. Three of Wands has to do with taking action, right? And you're kind of going into the unknown when taking action, because the Ten of Swords has to do with betrayal and backstabbing. And loss with the Five of Pentacles, feeling like you... Interesting, because these people are enjoying their riches. They're enjoying all the things that they have in the water. All these, like, all this treasure. But what can they do with all this treasure in the water? Like, what are they getting out of that? They're just enjoying how shiny it looks. But this person's deciding to step out of the water, trying to seek higher guidance. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that when it comes to the Three of Wands, you're taking action towards something, right? You're deciding to go for something, and you don't know what it is. It's the mystery of life. It's the mystery of the universe. It's magic. It's understanding yourself within, shedding the skin. And you're deciding to leave the material life, and it doesn't serve you. This money aspect, this 3D, superficial things that don't come with us in the next life, that don't give us higher level of learning. And you're elevating, right? You're becoming aware of the nonsense, and you're gaining knowledge. This is the Ace of Swords. Direct message, like I said, direct message from communication from someone, from the truth. Maybe it has to do with being backstabbed in the past. Maybe you're moving away from people that backstabbed you. Yeah, that's the energy. You're becoming aware and accepting your fate, accepting the choices that you made, accepting the people that you allowed in your life. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. You're leaving the people that hurt you, because maybe you're going to find out something about them that's going to come to light. Maybe it's a text message. Maybe it's a tarot reading, like this one or another one. And you're going to move forward knowing that you made the right choice to walk away from this situation, to see the truth coming to light with the moon. Because like I said, it's mystery with the moon. You can't really see it. It's kind of like the High Priestess vibes. You know, it's a beautiful energy though, because like this again, I'm getting this magical vibe of you in the forest at night or in a garden at night with fireflies. It's so beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I just have to say that no matter your gender. I'm just gonna keep saying that. But yeah, you've decided, in order to raise your vibration, you're deciding to cut away negative thought patterns, negative energies, negative limiting beliefs. If it's not people, then it definitely has to do with your inner world. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Or is this the moon? Wait a minute. No, shut the frick up. No, okay, I made a mistake. Not really, I didn't really make a mistake, I would say. Ooh. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, babes. Like, literally, here's what happened. So, I knew it was a different card. But, so this is the Death card, right? So that's Scorpio. Okay. This is the Moon card. It was at the bottom of the deck. So that still works out. Same message. Same message. But, yeah, so this is the Moon card. This is the Death card. You're transforming. So, still same message. Different vibes. So sorry about that if you guys were like screaming that that was the Death card, but yeah, just had to say that. Regardless, you're transforming into the unknown, into believing that you are being taken care of, you know? Perspective is very important. Okay, so I want to clarify the other, some of these are, screw it, we're not going to do reversals. Okay. Six of Pentacles, please. Okay. we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. So there's a lot of water, a lot of emotions coming through. And we have the World at the bottom of the deck. So the Chariot has to do with going towards charity, going towards helping, going towards people that give back to you. So you're going away from negative energy that doesn't serve you and going towards people that actually will give you something that you deserve, you know? Give you something that is worth fulfilling your own cup. The completion of a cycle is near. The completion of a cycle is coming to a head. It's very interesting. 67 may be significant. Yeah, but you are leaving the past behind, learning from it, and growing, because you deserve more than that. You are starting a new cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if the Fool jumped out, because that's the beginning of a new cycle, like the major arcana. But yeah, and the Page of Swords or the Knight of Swords, either way, this looks like a page, because it looks like he's learning where to go, finding out his next path, but also has this white flag for surrender. So he's surrendering to his fate, and why do I keep saying surrendering to fate or accepting what has happened? It's like you're choosing to be free. You're choosing to be happy. You're choosing to learn along the way. Yeah, so let's clarify the Chariot too. I want to clarify one more card for the Chariot. The Seven of Pentacles, yeah, with the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, you are pretty attractive. You're pretty attractive. But the Seven of Pentacles has to do with working on yourself, working on giving. The 7 again, 7-7. You can look that up if that's significant to you. But you decided it's worth it. It's worth working on yourself. It's worth working on what you desire, what you want, your mindset, you know? Saying this is a new beginning and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for what I have to learn. I'm excited for what the universe is showing me along the way, the steps, the synchronicities that I'm receiving with listening card, you know? Yeah, so clarify the Tower. Thank you. We have the 9 of Swords. Wow. With the Page of Swords at the bottom again. Yeah. So the 9 of Swords has to do with overthinking. Has to do with not being able to listen. Not being able to listen to the truth. So this is where this is coming up, all right? So your spiritual team is telling you this happens, things happen, towers fall, you flee, but it looks like messy energy to where this person's covering their ears and they're not listening. They're just overthinking and just being worried and scared and confused when their universe is saying to look up, to know that you're safe, to know that you can build a foundation. And whatever's hurting you, I want to send a big hug to you, first of all. I just want to get that out of the way. But to believe that things happen for us to learn, and for us to learn that people aren't who they say they are, or to learn things that we needed to understand for ourselves, for our inner well-being. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of overthinking in this group. There's a lot of low, I could see how this could be low vibrational, you know? But that's okay, because sometimes we learn from these things. Sometimes we have to overthink in order to realize that we don't have to overthink, you know? We need to learn things to understand that we don't like them, to understand that it doesn't benefit us. Perspective, you know? I feel you, because I'm an overthinker. I mean, besides the fact that I'm a Virgo, so I'm prone to overthink. But in general, like our makeup, however we're born, we could be overthinkers in general. Yeah, so 7 of Wands. Can I get advice for the 9 of Swords? The Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, the Hierophant. Believe in the wisdom that you received. Yeah, because the Hierophant has to do with ancient wisdom, has to do with knowledge that you've gained. The Queen of Swords. Ooh, Queen of Swords is air energy, so Libra, Sagittarius, what? Gemini and Aquarius. Okay, so again with balancing and stuff like that. So cut out things that do not serve you. Let them fall, because the full moon brought to light what actions you need to take for yourself when it comes to what you want, when it comes to, like, specifically with Aquarius, like your dreams, your goals, your creatives, your talents. Fate's moving for you. Things are moving, things are turning, and your advice is to create those boundaries, to understand your worth, to cut out those negative thought patterns and say, no, this isn't true because I don't deserve to think like this. Starting today, this hasn't been serving me. This thought process hasn't been serving me. The way I think about myself or other people is creating a negative energy around me. Therefore, it's creating this negative bubble that I need to pop. And you've learned wisdom from the situations that you've been in. You know, the Ten of Pentacles, below that, you can have this. You do have this in you. It's in your innate nature. I heard Italy. Yeah. You are protected, and you have the ability to change your fate. That's why fate's been coming up. You have the ability to change your fate. That's beautiful, dude. So, yeah. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Ooh. It's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. Can you clarify the Nine of Pentacles? The Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. The Three of Cups. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay. So with the Seven of Wands, it has to do with surrendering, persevering, and Nine of Pentacles is independent. So you are a very independent person, whether it be with your work or with your mental health or with friends, doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. So Pentacles has to do with work or what you want to do in your life. And it's kind of like becoming a burden to try to carry these things on your own. Maybe even trying to get help. It doesn't seem like... But with this surrendering card, you're taking charge over your life, but know that it isn't all of yours to carry, like the burdens that you have carried. This freaking baby, like I swear, every time I see that, I think I said this once, that baby looks like the freaking, ooh, that's actually a deeper meaning, but it's funny at first. So it reminds me of the baby from the Jesus Christ movie. What's it called? The one where, it starts with a P. P, it's okay. You know what? That's going to drive me crazy, but it's okay. God, why? Spiritual team. Passion, the Passion of the Christ. Okay, so it reminds me of the baby, because you know how the devil comes in and shows up and like the baby turns its head in the mother's hands and like it's literally this baby that looks like the devil, I guess. So it's scary and such. So yeah, this is like the face that it reminds me of. So it's almost like these intrusive thoughts that make it seem scary, or like the devil, or like evil energies. And you're asked to know that that is just thoughts, that how much power you give those thoughts is what's going to shape your reality, you know? Yeah, how much power you give those thoughts is what's going to shape your reality. So that's curious. But you're being asked to surround yourself with good friends, to show the lightness of life, to relax in the beauty of nature, in the beauty of love. You know, it's a lot that has to do with balancing out your emotions and taking the risk and having a new beginning for yourself. Looks like a fool. He looks like a fool, like a jester. Have lightness to life because you deserve it. You deserve to have this happy ending. You deserve to go forward and do what you love. Okay, so I'm gonna read the Queen of Hearts. She looks like a bad donkey. I don't know why I don't say just, she looks cool. Okay, so anyways, we have the Queen of Hearts. 32 may be significant. Okay. It's easy to see how the Queen of Hearts symbolizes self-sacrifice. From her wound comes new life in a form of roses growing from the drops of blood. She gains wisdom from the lesson learned, as depicted by the serpent's steady gaze. We tend to think of self-sacrifice as dramatic and severe, yet paradoxically, we confront it often in the humble acts of kindness that we offer others. The Queen reminds you that for every sacrifice, your soul matures and disengages further from the bonds of material possessions. Bro, be glad to give your time or your wisdom. Both you and the recipient benefit in the end. What did I say about the material possessions? That is confirmation. You are literally cutting ties with anything that's stupid. Sorry, with anything that does not serve you. You're noticing that nature has more abundant energy than the material world will ever possess. Period. Point blank. Like, that's, amen, sister. Amen. Okay, so next I want to read balance, and then we'll be done with your reading. Okay. Or brother. Anyways. Non-gender specific in general. Okay. Sorry. Balance. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Focus, please. The idea of binary is a human concept. We contain both one and the other inside our genetic makeup. Balance sits outside of this duality. They follow their vibration, their own story. They can often be positive, revealing the good that sits inside us all. They can also be gloomy as they give into dark emotions that lie feral, waiting to attack. Balance sits somewhere in between. They know what it is like to carry both sides. Balance blends the best and the worst, presenting us all a new opportunity to experience the whole of creation. Meanings. Look for the positive in the negative. Temper your emotions. So yeah, that goes into, I have 44s on the timer. Foundation. We're creating new foundations, babes. We are doing it, and I'm supporting you. But so yeah, so the yin and yang, basically the light and the dark of life, also has to do with the shadow. I have a video on a message from your shadow self on my YouTube channel, so if you'd like to check that out, you'd probably see something in there that helps you. But regardless, you know what you're capable of. We've all been there. I've had moments in my life where I have chosen to follow my shadow side, but that was before I knew of any better. That's what I thought I was destined to be. What would make me easier, likable. It was a weird perspective, you know. We've all been through our own trials, but you know what you're capable of, but you can choose not to be like that and spread love, because love is the highest vibration, you know. Women holding a heart. I also want to read this one. I'm being called to read this one. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to end it, but no, I'm feeling called to read that one. That seems like it's going to have a message in there for you. Okay, so women holding a heart upright. Female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help you with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend to a new love interest or friend coming your way. So take that however it resonates. Like whatever I read, if it felt like something in your heart skipped a beat, or you felt like you thought of something that relates to that, take that, because that is a message for you. But something is mending in your heart, whether it be internally or externally, or both, my love. So gender, non-gender specific, anybody could be a feminine energy entering your life, or you could be that feminine energy. And also, like I said before, you may be seeing butterflies. That's showing that you are transforming to help you on your path divinely. Yes. Okay, my love. Yeah, that's all the messages I have for you. I'm super happy to be doing this reading. I'm really happy that I did this, especially after a freaking full moon, super full moon, may I be specific. So that's a lot of intense emotions. But yes, my pile number 2, thank you for coming. I hope you've enjoyed this beautiful reading of yours, you beautiful soul. Yeah, and I will thank you to your spiritual team also, your ancestors, your guides, for you showing up for yourself. Keep spreading love and positivity, because that will always be the answer. You are a priceless being of the divine, and I love you, okay? So have a beautiful rest of your day, and yeah, okay. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, hi group number 3. If you guys chose this, okay, I'm just gonna say that we're gonna do a shuffling portion because I felt called to do it. Yada, yada, yada. So yeah, we're gonna figure out how to raise your vibrational frequency, because we all go through tough times. And yeah, so let's see. This is the shuffling portion. If you would like to skip ahead to things already shuffled, then go ahead. But yeah, group number 2 got some messages, got some downloads as I was shuffling. A lot, actually, more than I intended. But group number 1 didn't really, so it just depends. So yeah, I don't know. We shall see. So group number 1, how can they raise? Group number 1, Lord have mercy. Group number 3, how can group number 3 raise their vibrational frequency higher? One card, please. I'm gonna try to do one. Okay. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Off to a great start. Very clear and precise. Ugh, God. Good morning to some of you, if some of you are waking up right now. I was just stretching and that reminded me of a morning stretch. Also, someone may have to, may want to get a massage? Yeah. Or just need to stretch, maybe back pains, you know? Yeah, so how can we, 3, raise the vibrational frequency. Just one, please. I'm not having it. At least 2. 2 is like the bare minimum. 2 is like the most I can go, guys. So, group number 3, raise their vibrational frequency. Thank you. Also, I'm happy to be back. It's been a hot minute since I filmed. Yeah, it's just haven't had the time to record, which is sucky, but we're here and we're doing it and I'm excited. So thank you guys for coming, and anybody new, thank you for being here. You know, I'm pretty good on recording, but things happen, you know? I don't know. It's just been a weird time. Full moon in Aquarius, Venus retrograde. I heard that all planets too. Oh, the Lionsgate portal is coming up. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. Probably on Sunday. But yeah, I'm just excited. It's a lot of crap happening right now, especially since it's Leo season. So, how can group number 3 raise their vibrational frequency? I heard meditate. Maybe some of you are getting into meditation. Also heard Parks and Rec. I was just watching that, so that may have had something to do with it, but some of you guys might like Parks and Recreation. Parks and Recreation, right? I honestly forgot how funny that was. Like, I was watching it, I'm like, holy crap, I haven't watched this since high school. It's pretty golden. It's pretty good. How can group number 3 raise their vibrational frequency? Thank you. Interesting. So some of you may have came from group number 2. If so, welcome. Okay. And if you were called to group number 2, then that was confirmation. Hello. Okay. Number 3, how can group number 3 raise their vibrational frequency? Thank you. Ah! Okay. Yeah, when I got meditation, because I just saw clear your mind, when I got meditation, it's always good to ground yourself to feel like you're in the here and now, you know, type of thing. Group number 3, can they raise their vibrational frequency? That was fast. And why I do the crystal thing is so the decks can connect with the energy of your group more, type of thing. So look at group number 3, raise that higher frequency. Okay. Now 4 cards from Lord of the Rings deck. Lord have mercy, is it? Okay, no, wait, let me see. Okay. Okay. No reversals. So how can it exactly use the vibrational frequency? 4 cards, please. Thank you. 2 more. One more, please. Thank you. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is a mess, but we will get it under control when it comes to your reading. Okay, so group number 3, that was your shuffling portion of your video. That went by really fast compared to the other ones, but yeah, okay, so I will see you in your reading. Okay, bye guys. Okay, hi group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the carnelian, agate, and this guy, then hi. Okay, so we got your cards. Let's set them up. Let's not waste any time, babes. So, also I wanted to say that this carnelian agate is about grounding yourself, you know, stuff like that, healing, yeah, so anyways, so we got the Champion, achievement, downfall. This is, okay. And then we have, which one did I put? Which one did I put? I'll just put this one. We have All Tied Up, 23, maybe significant. It is 2023, so. Then we have The Power of Words, yeah. And then we have Re-Energize. Beautiful. And then we have, okay, last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Blessed change, a major life change brings you great blessings. Okay. The Nightingale. I want to read this. I haven't got this card before. That's dope. We have the Tiger. Love that energy for you. So air sign and fire sign. The Path. Ooh. And Gratitude. Okay. Okay. And your tarot cards are 2 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay, so I'm gonna put, interesting. Judgment. This is gonna go right here. This makes sense. Okay, my loves. Interesting. So this is a different energy from both of the groups, I feel, in a way. Why I say that? No, actually they kind of all have same type of things, but this reminds me of group number 1. So I don't know if you came from group number 1. So with All Tied Up, okay. All Tied Up. You are the master of your story, right? I want to read this one. Okay, we're going to start out different with this group, okay? So we're going to read it first because I haven't seen this card or this card before, and I am very excited to read that. Yeah. Okay, so this is the deck. I freaking love this deck, by the way, if you don't have it. I got it from Barnes & Noble, but it is beautiful. Let's see, my loves. Okay, should be right here, yes. Okay, 68, maybe 68. Okay, so we have the Champion. Steel flashes in the sun, an opponent yields, the crowd roars. Victory is a heady brew, and the champion raises their arms, drinking in the praise and adoration. But overconfidence is blinding, and behind them, their opponent gets back on their feet. You're riding high on victory at the moment you've earned the right to celebrate. But don't let it go to your head. Not only could arrogance unpick all your progress, but if you turn your back on a half-finished job, you may see those successes fall apart faster than you could hold them together. My ear is ringing. Very interesting energy. What I heard is don't take advantage. Ooh, the gratitude. That's tying in. Don't take advantage of the things that you have because they will be gone before you realize their worth. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so I love that. But also, yeah, it happens to the best of us, you know? Like sometimes I lose, sometimes I lose a bracelet that I didn't take care of because I was like, I loved it, but I didn't look after it enough. And then when I lose it, I would be upset because it's like, I would be sad, I'd be mournful because I really loved that bracelet and I should have taken better care of it, that type of thing. So if you love something, take care of it like you wouldn't want to lose it, you know? So yeah, it's that energy. It could be any energy. It doesn't have to be big, but honestly, what I'm getting from that energy is to practice gratitude, to practice that you may have been working so hard or you may have been focusing on the eyes on the prize that you haven't realized. Wow. You haven't realized the blessings that you have around you right now. So that's interesante. There it is, my love. Jeez. Okay. Nightingale. Fearless, voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable amongst the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale's energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, let it out. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. To bring into balance, music. So maybe you feel very connected to music. I'll read the tiger too since we're here. But yeah, maybe you feel very connected to music. Maybe it's something that brings out your inner passion, your soul, what you want to voice. It's who you are. It's what sets you free. And if that's something that brings you joy, then why wouldn't you go for something? So to raise your vibrational frequency, it's telling you to literally move your body. Because when I am stuck in, I knew this would be a freaking, yeah, I knew this would be something. So I was listening with my mom. I was listening to T Swift in the car, and specifically the song Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. And yeah, so, and I learned a download, and I was like, wow, this feels amazing. Even though like sometimes I have frustrating times with, you know, my parent or something like that. When I was dancing with her in the car, it felt like we were really shaking it off. It felt like we were letting it all loose. It felt like everything was gonna be okay. She told me afterwards that she really needed that. And it's true. So when you dance, when you move your body, when you feel free, when you don't let anything tie you up, of your own making, your mind, because that reminds me of the Eight of Swords, which is the mind of feeling all tied up, then you can release that and become this tiger to cut through, because the fire can burn all of those ropes, you know? So let's read the tiger, because there's a reason why 2 of these came out for you, because these look very, how do I say, very paradox? I don't know if that would be, yeah, but in 2 ways. Okay, so that was my cat when she was a kitten. Oh my God. Like she poked a hole right there. That's, wow, that brings back memories. She's older now, a little bit older now. She's not a year yet, but she's getting close. Ugh, okay. Anyways, so lunar force, ease in the darkness, feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fears nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the mind in the midnight hour. And the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When in balance, passionate, strong, sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated. To bring into balance, Trataka, candle gazing. Interesting. So light a candle if you feel the need, like to look at the power of a candle. Maybe you are a fire sign. Maybe you like fire. Maybe that's just something that brings you stillness. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you are a very passionate soul that needs to release things, but also that's so, okay. What I'm getting right now, so I don't know if you know your sun, moon, and rising, but maybe your moon is different from your sun. Like, let's say you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Sagittarius. What? Why do I keep saying Sagittarius? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And your moon may be a fire sign, which is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or it may be flipped around, whatever you, yeah. But they may be so contradictory because Geminis, sure, I'll say Geminis, like to speak their mind, or all air signs like to speak, like to voice their opinions, like to share what they've learned, share what they believe, what they're passionate about. Everyone's different. And then the fire signs are very passionate and very like goes for what they want, you know, very, I wouldn't say stubborn, I would just say extroverted in their own right. Leaders, you know, but also air signs think a lot too. So it's like, it's a very powerful energy, you know, but the thing is with this fire sign, the thing is with the tiger, they're asking you to sit in the silence. So it's very contradicting because this is voicing your opinion, but sit in the silence. So the power of words. Choose your words, choose what you say, utilize your words into something beautiful. Sing to the universe, you know, bring in goodness by raising your vibration by singing. So do something that's positive for you, but also when there's quiet of the night and you feel stuck, you feel tied up, you feel drained, like the thoughts are racing. sit in that silence and let the universe speak to you. Maybe think about the things that you are grateful for instead of thinking about the things that aren't going right. Thinking about the things that you feel like you don't have any control over, you know? The power of words. That reminds me, I keep thinking of that damn rabbit card from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, where the rabbit is saying, let's see, I'll read it for you real quick since we're here together, if you don't mind. It's a good one. I'm not wasting your time. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it slowly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. So, rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up dusk, cloud of fear, and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over-explains, talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. Wow. Okay. Give to yourself as much as you give to others. Re-energize yourself. Rest, you know, ground yourself. Focus on healing the energy that's within as to why you feel tied up. We can't control what we want, but what we can control is the steps right now. The path is laying out for you as she... So this is interesting. This woman right here, she has this cloak on her and she has this stick. So she's like lining the path. It doesn't seem like she's on it. It seems like she's making it for you. So the universe is helping you. The universe, you're not alone is what I'm hearing. You're not alone in this. It may feel like you're alone. It may feel like you don't know where to go or how to do it or where to be at the right time, the right place, or you are going through things for a reason. You just have had a long period of time. I don't know if it's been a long week for you or a long month or a long year or a long life, but you're being asked to focus on yourself and to re-energize that mind of yours to bring peace and balance. So your external world can help you and show you the way, you know? So it's interesting with this champion card because you may be winning at life right now, in like little areas, but focus on the little things that you are, focus on the little things that you are grateful for too. You can't just like, it's easy to do this. You can't just like focus on all the negative, okay, sorry. So when something big happens to you, like let's say you win this high achievement at work and you're celebrated and you get this high boost of dopamine, like, yes, I did it. I finally did it. This is so worth it. I achieved this. And then the next day it's back to normal and you're like, or you have to call a day off, or you're sick the next day and then you feel worthless. And then it's like something happens, or it's just a normal day and you're back to normal and you're bored. It's like you need that dopamine hit constantly. So that's gonna be an imbalance for you to not realize and to express gratitude to the everyday things in life. I'm gonna actually work on this too because I need to journal what I feel grateful for. So I really advise you maybe every once in a while, maybe once a week, or practice feeling grateful for what you have. And maybe you do that, or maybe it's been a while since you've done that. Maybe this is a reminder. I always need reminders too. So gratitude is something that's very important, and we're not always trying to constantly figure out what to do and how to do this, and we need to take back our control over our mind, over our limiting beliefs, over the scary thoughts around our current situations, and realize that we have a lot more control than we think we do, Yeah, maybe 2023 has felt like you've been all tied up, like you've been pushed around by the universe, you've been left alone, or you don't know what to do, or you've been trying to drown out thoughts maybe. But there's change happening in your life. And like I said, it's major change. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be neutral. It could just be change, fate happening for you because the Wheel of Fortune is moving. I feel like this is how it's been for the whole readings for everybody, is the Wheel of Fortune moving. So I don't know what's been happening collectively, but things are happening for us. It's no longer stagnant, or maybe things feel stagnant and we need a reminder that in order for things to move forward, these are how we can do it, you know? So a blessed change, a major life change brings you great blessings. So notice that you are being blessed right now, and you have more control over your thoughts and they shape your reality. You have more control over your actions than you do thinking about the future or manifesting worries. Judgment. You know, I love the Judgment card. It's one of my favorites because it feels magical, but it also feels powerful. So with the Judgment card, I'm getting something coming to light again. I don't know what it is specifically, but it may be a passion. It may be something to voice. Maybe it's something that you feel passionate about, a situation, and you want to... Judgment also reminds me of Judgment Day though, like to where things are resurrected from the past or things are happening. So maybe you are being surrounded by people coming up in your energy where they're from the past, or let me see. Yeah, where they're from the past, or they feel like it's just random, or you have to deal with people from the past or past thoughts. That's coming up so you could work on it. And as you're working on it, you know, I'm going to clarify this because this is so interesting, because the Two of Wands has to do with choices, right? So, what is the Judgment card? Spiritual team. The Hierophant. Ooh, Taurus energy. The Two of Pentacles. Something coming into balance. Temperance. Ooh. Wisdom. Okay. I'm getting it. So, something's happening again for you, right? And it's probably confusion, because you don't know how to do this, you don't know where to go, you're overthinking it, overanalyzing, separates the body from the mind. But you're being asked to come inward, go inward, pay respect to the wisdom that you gained in the past for the situation. I don't know what the situation is for you. It could be for anybody. It could be for work, relationships, family, but whatever this change is happening in your life, this is what this judgment is. And they're asking you to call on to your wisdom. It's kind of how, ooh, the Emperor card. Divine masculine energy that you have within you, to know that you are protected, to know that you have the guidance that kind of came out for all the groups as well, to where you are using your wisdom to push you forward on this journey. The Hierophant. Yeah. And it's stability, it's commitment. So whatever you're committing to, you probably have emotions that connect to it. Maybe it's, what's the Hierophant? Can we get more information? The Wheel of Fortune. I swear, this has been coming out for every reading. There's something happening. And the World at the bottom, completion of a cycle, completion of change, new beginnings. This is happening for you. It's like, everything is changing, everything is moving for the world to go round, for the green grass to stay green. If you thought that you were forgotten, you are not forgotten. Like, things were happening for you for a reason. And the fact that you're going on this new cycle, what is that? Yeah, you manifested this, whether you believe that or not. Like, you, with this pipe, with Gandalf's pipe, you are sitting there and all-knowing, I guess you could say. Like, literally, it's been in the makings for you. Like, your spiritual team has waited for this to happen, this commitment to something. As you're mourning the past for the things that it taught you, especially with the broken sword right here of the elves. They look like they're mourning, playing the flutes, playing the instrument. Again with instruments, again with music. And 5 has to do with change. So yeah, things are changing for you, and it's helping you raise your vibration, because it's gonna clear the path for you. It's gonna make you feel connected to friends, to family, to celebrate, to love. Interesting. So what does this have to do with raising their vibration? Oh, thank you. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, Ace of Cups. Wow, the Ace of Cups. So emotions, feelings flowing up, giving to yourself. Someone wants to give to you. The collaboration, whether it be with work, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, something is changing, and it's going to help you, and it's giving you fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, because they're also giving to you, you know? It's a sense of growth, and raising your vibration has to do with working with other people, establishing boundaries if necessary, but establishing that you are growing, that things are happening, that it's okay to give to yourself. It's okay to give to others. It's okay to let go and cut off those negative thoughts. Can you clarify all tied up? We're all over the place with this reading. Can you clarify all tied up, please? Ooh, oh, the Hermit. That is interesting. The 4 of Swords. I mean, the what? The 4 of Wands. So Hermit is Virgo energy. Introspective. This is Bilbo writing his book, and I heard alchemizing your situation. So it has to do with what you want, coming into union with what you desire, and you're forced to go inward. Okay. Perspective right here. This is what I'm glad I did this, because this is about perspective, okay? So it may feel like you're all tied up, but I heard from a reading that usually when we want to go somewhere or we want to move somewhere, you know, like we can't, because also 4 has to do with households or family life or marriage. It could do with any of those things, but the main goal of it is foundation. Justice, yeah, you will, okay, I'll just get to that. But Libra energy, a lot of air, but you will, so, okay, sorry. The reading that I saw, listened to, this lady, this chick said that if you do want to move somewhere and you feel frustrated or anything like that and you feel stuck. No, it was a guy that said that. Yeah, I was listening to, I will recommend him too. I'll put him in the link because he's actually really cool. That he talked about the full moon in Aquarius, and the way he speaks is just very well said, and he explains things in a way that's very interesting. So I'll link him in your group. But yeah, so anyways, he said, what are you trying to learn from that situation though? Like what is that situation teaching you? If you want to move, it's a very hard situation. It's very hard to get past that. I know, I get it, I've been there. But he said, but what are you learning? What is the universe forcing you to learn as you're here? So it's all about perspective, because the Hermit is about going inward and learning from within, gaining wisdom as you're in hermit mode, as you're away from other people, as you're stuck in this situation. Stuck, you know, you can look at it as a different perspective. Archangel Michael may be significant to you too, because this stood out to me right now. This is what his sword is made out of. But yeah, so you're being asked to understand what you're learning from this instead of looking at it as negatively. This is something that is happening for you, not to you. And that's hard to learn, but like I said, you're going to receive justice over this. The universe comes into balance. You will get your shot. Alexander Hamilton, I'm not throwing away my shot, is coming through. I mean, if you're into musicals or you like that, that may be a confirmation. But 7 of Cups, yeah, your dreams and aspirations, something that feels like it's unreachable, untouchable, like you can't have it, is coming to light. It is yours, you know? Things are changing for you for a reason. There's blessed change happening for your path, for you. It's happening for you. Listen to the universe. Listen to what they're trying to tell you. Express gratitude, because when you have gratitude for what they are giving to you, then that is more blessings coming in, because they're like, oh, they like that? Oh, they like that? Then I'm going to give them this. I'm going to give them more of that, because they are grateful. They are grateful for their family. They are grateful for the roof they have over their head right now, for the food that they can eat in front of them. Then I shall provide something bigger. You know, it's like being thankful for the little things, the power of words. I deserve this. I love myself. I love that I have this in my life. I deserve what I have. So yeah, if you think that you're not worthy, then how are you supposed to be worthy for anything else, you know? But yeah, introspectiveness. And also, the Hermit is a guide too, because when Bilbo Baggins was out on the road with Gandalf and the crew and crap, you know, defeating that dragon, he was out there on an adventure. It was new for him. It was scary. He didn't understand why this was happening. Like, why me type of vibe. But Gandalf had a vision, and, you know, Gandalf. But yeah, so he decided to go with them. You know, he's going on an adventure. And then after all those years later of all those travels, he goes back and he writes his book. He writes his story, The Hobbit. You know, he writes the, whatever it's called. It's not. Anyways, to guide other people, to help them learn. So whatever you feel like you're good at, whatever you feel like you've learned from, you can help be that guide for other people. You can help them, you know, help them learn that they can be thankful for what they have. And that is okay, because we will continue to receive as we're continuously grateful. Like the Champion. Achievement could be, but it could also be, your greatest achievement could be your biggest downfall. That is what's coming through. So be mindful. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. I've sucked at this before, but I'm getting better. It's being mindful where you are, present energy, grounding yourself, re-energizing yourself, resting, clearing your mind. Yeah, the Hermit is asking you to heal, is asking you to, the Chariot, because things are moving for you. Things are happening for you. And then also the Devil is just overthinking and just giving into those addictive thoughts or addictive patterns that you've done in the past. When you're asked to be moved forward, to be launched forward to the future. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, what? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Follow your intuition, because you are intuitive. You know, you are intuitive. And it's hard to listen to your intuition when you have intrusive or impulsive, or when you have a bunch of thoughts, very overwhelming thoughts. So singing or writing or riding a bike, going to a park, swinging on the swing, I don't know. But yeah, listening to those thoughts that come, maybe even music. Music has symbolism for you. Listen to the songs that play in random stores. I love when that happens, you know? Like all of a sudden you're shopping, you're like, wait a minute. And then you listen to the song that they're playing in the store and you're like, this is resonating. That's a sign. That's something. So pay attention, because music is very connected to your soul. It's connected to who you are, your third eye, your intuition. You are very intuitive, and you have your spiritual team working with you on your path, because it's all lining up for a reason. I see, like, everything that's happening is an event that is seeing the bigger picture, allowing you to understand why this is happening. So what is the Two of Wands? So yeah, with you, it's perspective on raising your vibration. It's having rest, because when you're tired, we're going to be at a low vibration. We're going to feel like we can't think positively, or we have excessive thoughts. So we're going to continuously not have room for clearer thoughts or a clear mind or peace, you know, to be in peace with where you are right now, to live in the moment and to be enlightened, I guess would say. So yeah, you're doing good. So it's like what I see with you, because I relate to this, honestly. You can be in the most highest frequency and you could feel that, but also you could be like in a low frequency this next second, because like you have this thought or you have this memory or something like that. I don't know, take what resonates, but it feels like that, to where you can shape your mind easily because you have that power. It's just, will you choose to have that higher vibrational, you know, frequency? So yeah, okay. Two of Wands, please. What is the Two of Wands? Two of Wands is about choices. It's about travel. So what is this about? clarify the high vibrational frequency to help them. The King of Cups, water again, with the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is a match. This is, let me make sure. Okay, this is divine counterpart energy. Six of Swords. So if you, no matter who you are, divine feminine, divine masculine, gender-wise, anything specific, it's going to be moved to calmer waters with, it could also be balancing your divine masculine and feminine. But Six of Swords has to do with moving away from harsh energy into the light, into love, because this is Galadriel, this is Gandalf in the white form, and that's when he's purified. That's when he has his transformation. Instead of being Gandalf the Gray, he is Gandalf the White, because he was transformed. He died. It's like a death and rebirth type of thing, kind of like Jesus. When he died, he got crucified, and then he had the resurrection. This situation, whatever this is resurrecting for you, with travel or with choosing, with deciding. It's moving into calmer waters. So I don't know what it is for you, the situation, whether it be with a person, situation, or with your mindset. Either way, it's moving to something that's 333. 33 is on the clock, the timer right now, and that has to do with the universe helping you. So this situation is not a loss. It is actually being worked on. It is actually moving, you know? Moving ship to a bigger ship, if that makes sense. Yeah. Whether to speed up the process. Yeah. Like it's giving like you're on, I'm getting Life of Pi, which is funny because the tiger, but on that little boat. That's okay. I love this. So he has this little boat that he's on, and he feels like he's lost. You know, he doesn't have any water. He doesn't have anything. This tiger's in the freaking boat with him. It's terrifying. And then all these animals, it's whack. But there's a point where it's just like, there's peace, and he sits there. There's good moments to where it looks beautiful. The sky is beautiful. Everything's, you know, glorious. And there's peace. Like he's practicing gratitude. And yeah, especially with this friendship eventually he builds with the tiger. There's gratitude in the little things, even if you don't have anything and it's wiped away. This book has been going around, but read the book of Yogi. I'll also leave that because that's very enlightened, like enlightenment type of book. I feel like you would like that. But I'm in the middle of reading it and it's pretty freaking good. It's powerful. You know, it gives you a different perspective. But that'll help you practice gratitude in what you don't have. Because when faith is involved, when you believe that you deserve something, there's so much magic in that. There's so much power because people will come to you and bring you blessings. They will see, they will get visions, they will feel intuitively drawn to you because the universe has your back. So yeah, that's the energy I'm actually getting from this pile is even if it feels like you have nothing, you are abundant all around you, you know? You have the universe on your side. Whatever situation feels like you're all tied up, it is moving and you need to know that. So that's good. That's good, good, good. And then what is the Eight of Pentacles? That is the Four of Pentacles, Ace of Rings. Yeah, so the Four of Pentacles has to do with, I would say it has to do with being a miser, like greedy. Ace of Rings, though. Ace of Rings has to do with a new idea. I heard Gandalf saying keep it safe, keep it hidden. You know, when he gives the ring to, no, he asks Frodo, is it safe? Is it hidden? And I'm hearing to put yourself out there, to go after what you want, even if it's little things. The things that you have inside your head will manifest in the 3D as you continue to work on it. Yeah, strength, persevere towards what you want to do. That's so interesting. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. That's like very interesting energy. Four of Pentacles. The Two of Cups came out, but yeah, clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Fool. every reading. The Fool, take a risk. Like I said, instead of holding on to this idea, instead of holding on, like not knowing how you're going to go after this and thinking about it, you know, it's kind of like you feel like you're defeated. You feel like life's defeating you. But even if it feels like you have nothing, because Bilbo, is this Bill? Yeah. I don't know. Either way, this dude, this hobbit dude, is literally just has this stick with this, you know, that's how the Fool is. Every freaking pile had it. You're asked to start this new beginning, to raise your vibration by going after something you love instead of holding it onto it and like keeping it to yourself. Take the risk instead of having it build up in your mind. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, overthinking it. Okay, because this Nine of Pentacles is independence. It's being very financially wealthy and successful. Like independent business, independent in a way that constantly go for it. And I don't know your state right now. I don't know like what state you're in, if you are going for this, if you're making plans, but just know it's going to be prosperous. And I'm gonna sit back down. This is ridiculous. I just need to ask though, how can they go after this? How can they go after this? Thank you. Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. The Emperor at the bottom. Okay, so the Emperor also has to do with everything you touch turns to gold type of thing. So the Ten of Pentacles is wealth, generational wealth. Okay, it's literally being financially successful. And the Page of Cups is interesting energy. It's childlike. It's so go about this in a very excited way. I mean, this is grounding your Seven of Swords. Yeah. Trust in what, yeah, there it is. Okay. Trust in your intuition and what it's telling you, what you need to do. Baby steps is still steps, you know? Growing is still growth. Planting the seed is still planting it. You know what I'm saying? Tend to the garden. Because the Emperor, baby, is strong, is powerful, is a gold mine, I heard. Ace of Rings, once again. Ace of Rings is the Ace of Pentacles, which is an offer. Okay. The Ace is always about choices. So, like, it could be the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords could do with someone might be reaching out to you, or you could reach out to someone. But they're going to get that idea, or you're going to get the idea to do so. You can act on that idea, or you can't. So me as a tarot reader, I'm telling you that you have an idea. You're getting an idea, but it's your choice if you want to pursue it. And it's leading to an empire. As you're an emperor, you are literally, like, that's above all, that's a major arcana, you know? That's the divine masculine, taking action towards what you want and getting your financial independence and making generational wealth or financial security, at the least, you know what I'm saying? And trusting your intuitive hits, your intuitive downloads, and not diminishing them and thinking that you don't know what you want. So clear your mind, see what the universe is trying to tell you. Don't lose hope, be humble, and love what you do and do what you love, because everything's gonna work out. I just see a lot of stress. I see a lot of things that are confusing and a lot of things that are hard, a lot of thinking, and they're just asking you to take it step by step, because know that you're not alone and that they're working for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's blessed changes. There's things happening, blessed change that's happening for you. So can we clarify the path before we end this? Clarify the path. Strength, yeah. With the Four of Wands, dude, okay. So yeah, once again, this has to do with foundation, and your path is being drawn for you to have foundation. You're fighting, you're going, and you're aligning with your path, you know? You're in alignment right now. It's beautiful. So don't stress about the alignment thing, because that's not going to help anybody. That's not going to help you. You may be seeing 888 or 444 for that matter. I saw 44 on the timer right now. But yeah, keep fighting. But like, not in a way that's just... What I'm hearing is your strength, your will for having the passion to do all these things that you want to do, to create, is guiding you on your path. You have a very strong soul and a very strong mind. And the union that you want with your foundation, with everything, 4-4 right here, 4 of Cups. Yeah. They're asking you to rest, clear your mind so you can know the way next, the next way. Yeah, the Tower. Things that fall away from you aren't for you. To clear your path. So you could go on the right direction for the goal that you want to reach, type of thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the path, and then we'll be done with your reading, my love. Thank you for coming. This was cool. All the readings were actually around the same time, so that's this. The time, the way it like sped up, the way that this is like, it feels like no time has passed is insane to me. Wouldn't be surprised if my phone was gonna die soon. There it is. Okay. 37 may be significant, but anyways. Paths are birthed by treading across the same area of land over days, months, or years. Sometimes the way is made by a single individual. Sometimes large groups of creatures dig grooves out of the landscape. Your spiritual path is unique to your journey. It has many curves, peaks, and valleys. It takes repetition to create a well-worn track. When we look back from where we came, we can see how the pattern got made. If the path card visited you today, you might want to look where you are going. Is it still where you want to go? Make any corrections in the course now. Meanings, keep moving forward, make any adjustment based on your desires. So yeah, I actually love this because that reminds me of the Two of Wands and choices as to what you desire, as to what you want to do, and going towards what you want for yourself, which is financial freedom or financial individuality, you know, being financially independent, that type of thing, financially secure. So yeah, that when they said the hills and the peaks and the mountains, that reminded me of this strength card of you building your path, your beautiful, unique path to your life. And yeah, your foundation that you're laying down for yourself and generations to come. So, like I said, you always have a choice. Like they said, you have the choice as to what journey your spiritual team is telling you. You are in charge of your life. You are not stuck. You are not bound to anything. You can do whatever your heart is calling you to do. So, yeah, I guess that's that's your reading. I hope you got something out of this to help you in your journey, to help you on your way. Yeah, so thank you for you to come through and show up to yourself, show up for yourself. Thank you to your spiritual team for coming here to give me the wisdom to give to you. And I love you guys. Keep spreading love because that will always be the answer. You are priceless, priceless beings of the divine. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. Okay. All right, I don't think of anything. Oh yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already. That would be great. Comment if this has resonated. All right. Okay, bye guys.